Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the new Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. This is the cinnamon roll flavor, so I'm very excited about this. It is whole grain cereal. It was $1.99 at Meijer. Let's see, let me get it out of this box. $1.99, and it is a 14.3 ounce or 405 gram box. It says yummy, delicious, sweet cinnamon taste. 10 layers of delightfully crunchy golden wheat. Real cinnamon baked right in. 7 grams of fabulous fiber. And 47 grams,
47 grams, yeah,
of whole grain goodness. 25 biscuits is 210 calories. So they're actually giving you the number of biscuits.
This is not the kind of cereal that I would ever eat. Not without milk.
You would want milk.
Oh, I can't imagine wanting that really. I mean, it's very crunchy. It's got a flavor to it. But it's very, not earthy, but it's very grainy.
I do not care for the flavor of that cinnamon.
The cinnamon?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it is a little odd.
It's different. You said earthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It is that's a good way to describe it. It's an earthy cinnamon.
Well, it's almost like it's mixed with honey or something.
It's
you get
not
a little
a sweet,
cinnamon honey kind of
it's
flavor.
not a sweet cinnamon flavor.
No, it still has the same flavor. Actually, it's even stronger.
I've said before in these videos, and I'll tell you again in case you missed it. When I was a kid, and we had the Frosted Mini Wheats, I would have the sugar ball right next to me.
I never did that because they had.
And each piece was probably 3 or 4 of these. It was they were long pieces. They weren't mini. Seems like they were still called mini wheats.
No, they're just frosted wheats.
Frosted wheats? Okay.
Frosted.
Well, they were about as long as my finger. They were about that long. And I would put sugar all in over them. And so each piece would have a layer this thick of sugar on top. They were wonderful.
I don't mind the flavor of these.
I do not care for it at all.
It reminds me of, take cinnamon and mix it with like a honey kind of flavor. You know, you get that honey flavor. It kind of reminds me of that, but they don't mix well together. The cinnamon's it's not a good flavor. I agree, 100%.
I mean, not at all.
It's not something I would necessarily buy either. It's not, for me, it's not as bad as you think it is. I don't think it's horrible, but it's not something I'd want to eat a lot of.
No, it's like a very, very raw cinnamon with absolutely no sweetness at all. And as an adult, yes, as a kid, I loaded the cereal bowl down with sugar. As an adult, I don't put sugar on any of my cereal at all. To make this palatable to me, I would have to add some sugar to it. I would have to, because they're
like
just...
I said, I could eat it, but it wouldn't be a flavor I would choose.
It is a very earthy, was a really good word to use. It's a very, very earthy cinnamon.
Yeah, it's different.
I would rather have just the regular Frosted Mini Wheats because those are delicious. Really so that's just my opinion. So would you buy this box again?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, I could eat it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't recommend you necessarily buy it.
Right. When you were a kid, do you think there used to be more white on the tops of those?
They were a crustier, a thicker crust.
Yeah, because these, it just seems to me like these pieces, and yes, it does seem like a lot of white on there. I know it does.
No,
but
it was definitely thicker.
A kid in the 80s, I'm telling you, we had a thick layer of white stuff on there. And maybe that's what this flavor needs. It needs more of that, that flavor. Just, because this just doesn't do it for me. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.